Let's talk about the sun in traditional astrology. In modern astrology, most people know the sun to be your ego, your personality, who you are, and masculine energy. They get these significations due to Leo being the ruling sign of the sun. And this is due to the fact that they believe Leo to be egotistical or arrogant and all like these negative qualities. Traditional astrology does not focus on the signs, they more focus on the planet itself. The signs don't represent as much as most people think. Let's go down the list of some significations behind the sun in traditional astrology. The sun in traditional astrology is a luminary. Luminary is basically a light, and due to the sun being a light, it can represent burning or setting ablaze. The sun finds its joy/power in the ninth house, which is the house of God, spirituality, and education. And this is due to the fact of the sun being connected to divinity and knowledge. It can determine which planets are better or worse in the daytime or nighttime of a birth chart. It is best in the signs of Leo and Aries due to it signifying warmer climates such as summer and spring. Leo representing royalty, kingship, confidence, charismatic, warm and life-giving, while Aries representing leadership, initiative, strength, vitality, and creativity. All these terms which are used to describe the sun in traditional astrology. The sun unfortunately does not like the signs of Libra and Aquarius, due to them being the opposite signs of Aries and Leo. Libra and Aquarius usually signify the colder climates, such as winter and fall, things that the sun does not like. The sun can also represent your father. It can also represent any kind of male figures in your life, your brothers, but it also can represent women who also give off these similar qualities. In ancient times, the sun wasn't just masculine energy, it was also feminine energy due to the fact of growing of crops, giving life, something that we do know that women are able to do, as in giving birth. The sun can also represent reality constructs, which are things that you know are true and real, such as morals and fundamentals in the world. It represents power, authority, divinity, wisdom, your mind, sight, which is why it governs the sight, as in your eyes. Mercury can also be similar to the sun, that it represents wisdom, communication, and intelligence. However, Mercury is more of the messenger, while the sun is the one that possesses the knowledge, hence why the sun is God. Mercury is only able to relay the message that the sun wants to put out to the world. It's almost like a filter. This is why Mercury can never get more than 28 degrees away from the sun in astrology. If a planet gets too close to the sun or a certain degree from the sun, it could determine whether that planet is being highlighted, as in its qualities are being uplifted, or its qualities are being hidden due to the sun's proximity from the planets. In traditional astrology, if the sun and moon are in the same sign, usually this means that the moon is protected from the sun, as in it cannot get burned by the sun due to being so close to it. This is due to the fact that the moon is technically a mirror for the sun. The sun can't reflect light. When you look into the light, it burns your eyes. This is why we have the moon, so the moon can reflect that light and relay that message, similar to Mercury, to the world. When the sun is aspected to any of these planets, usually this means that there is a general flow of energy between the two planets. This can either build the connection or it can break the connection, determining how strong or how weak this planet and these planets' connection is. The sun can also represent the soul, similar to how the moon can represent body. This is why the moon reflects the light of the sun. The soul is filtered and projected through the moon, the body, hence why you physically act a certain way. You physically act out how your soul is. The sun can also represent time, as we know the time because it determines both night and day. And depending on what house the sun falls into, then the conditions, we can determine what themes tend to happen in your life based on the meanings of the sun. Thank you for joining with me. My name is Jared. I'm a traditional astrologer/tarot card reader. If you want to book a reading with me, go ahead and DM me. First reading is free. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Live in light.